Hello pilots and welcome back to Flight Academy Season 9, brought to you by Out of Arc Gaming. As always, my name is Phil, and today we actually have Empire versus Rebels as the great George Lucas intended it. It is Ben versus Scott. It's Scramble the transmissions. We are going to see who is going to take the prize for the best OG faction right here. And we've got two really interesting lists to try this out. We've got two TIE fighters on the board, which is always fun. We have the ever impressive Captain Rex, but the equally deadly Academy pilot, who we all know Academy pilots are a pain in the butt. They either go down really quickly or they stick around for the longest time, bumping your ships, taking the hits, and just being a pain. So we're going to have to see how this goes. Now, if you do want to have a look at the full list, they're in the description below. We have a breakdown of all the lists and the rules for this season in the rules and lists breakdown, which is linked in the playlist. So if you want to see more about that, that is there. But a very aggressive move up from Rex and Chiraneau there, both getting up quickly and looking to be in the action. Curious as to how Dash is going to respond. Obviously, he's going to want to get in there quick, but he's also not wanting to get too close because he does prefer those longer range shots. But we've got a forward reinforce from Chiraneau at the moment. Can't quite see the dial, but it looks big from here, and it is. It's a big 4 straight from Dash straight at the middle. I reckon he is looking to take out that Academy pilot. Yeah. Arc is front back on Dash, so taking out that Academy pilot. Again, we obviously joked earlier, it's only 2 points, but it's a gun off the board, and it would allow Scott to concentrate down Chiraneau, who, whilst he has 0 evades generally, has a lot of health to chew through. But that is a very disappointing shot from Rack, and successful, but also equally disappointing for green dice from Dash. Only 1 evade in there, but it is going to be Dash into the Academy pilot. Are we going to see this little boy pop quickly, or will he absolutely tank it? Right, not a great shot. 1 crit so far, rolling the other ones. Hit crits. Evade, focus, double blank. The green dice are a little bit cold, but no damage for the Academy after that. Rex looks like he's only got shots at Chiraneau. Range 3, so we're going to get an evade. And we get the evade there. Would have only been 1 anyway because of reinforce. That's going to obviously drop that to 1. And the Academy, after losing his focus, gets nothing back. So after all of that shooting, 1 shield on Chiraneau. We've seen some very explosive starts. We've seen some quite slower starts. This explosive movement, slower in the shooting, so we'll have to wait and see how the latter turns go. But we're going to get some in close now. Ooh. Is Dash going to try and get over the top there and get past the Academy and shoot rear? And immediate capture there from Academy. I like it. I do like it. I do think it's the right option there. And Rex is going aggressive towards Chiraneau there. More than likely looking to get that bump in. Oh, okay. Okay, going for the barrel roll. I would have anticipated capturing that objective would have been better, but it is going to cause the bump for Chiraneau. I think that's actually worked out quite good for Rex, because I think that if he hadn't a barrel rolled, Chiraneau would have got past. And looking at it, I think his arc is left-right. And it looks like Rex's base actually is completely out of that side arc there. So we'll have to see when it comes to the shooting, but I'm pretty sure Chiraneau is left-right arc at the moment. Just debating what action to do. We've got Composure, we've got Dauntless on there. So Dauntless going for the rotate, making that red. So it looks like going to be trying to take out Rex, and there is the jump over from Dash. Whilst he doesn't like a range one shot, he's going to be happy to take a range one shot without being shot back. And the Academy has no tokens, so it's only going to be 3 dice. The lock from Dash. And spending the force on Vader, that is a damage onto Rex. Nothing that Rex can do about that. And can... Ooh, 2 hits. And that's 1 evade, so down to under half. Cheeky little 1 point there for Ben. Not a bad start. He would have absolutely loved to have taken Rex out there, but getting him down to 1, that's not too bad. Removes that suppression condition as well there, because he did shoot at Rex. And now it's going to be Dash Rendar going for that range 1 shot out the back into the Academy TIE pilot. Ooh, that looks like 2 hits and a focus. Debating oh, may as well spend the target lock while you got it. He's got no mods there, so 3 hits into the Academy. Oh, the Academy is up with 1 there. Both TIE fighters down to 1 health. 1 point each there for that, and 2 extra points for the objectives for Ben. So a good start there. Maybe Rex could have gone with the capture there to keep it a bit more close, but we are only in round 2. We've still got 14 minutes to go. Anticipating now, which direction is Dash going to go? Is he going to try and follow this TIE fighter down? Or is he going to swing round and see if he can start getting towards the back of Chiraneau? Only 13 minutes to go, so you've really got to be careful. When in this short time frame, you don't want to be out of position for too long. If it was me, I would be looking at 2 hard to the right, maybe a 3 hard to the right, up the board. See if you can get back in behind Chiraneau and chase him down. You're much faster than Chiraneau there, so... Well, 3 hard over the top of Chiraneau from Rex. And capturing that objective, great shout. Need to start scoring those objective points. Ben has 2, so he's going to be scoring 2 points a turn until Scott can take 1 of those back. And Dash just isn't going to be in a position to do that. So at least this reduces that parity so much. Scott will be getting a point. Just needs to back that up with some more points on the board by taking out the academy or really starting to put the punishment in on Chiraneau, but I'm just not. Let's see what this move is. This is going to be important. Looks like spending Contraband Cybernetics and Seasoned Navigator. He is going that direction. I personally, I think I would have gone the other way to try and chase down Chiraneau. Chiraneau's doing a 1-4 there. You've got 2, maybe 3 turns before Dash is going to be anywhere near Chiraneau. Rex has not got a shot there, and he's probably about to get vaded, if we're honest. Oh, Ben, you cheeky. He's taken that objective as well. This game just got so much harder for Scott there. Vader is going to take Rex out. Chiraneau is a big 8-point brick, and he is not going anywhere fast. Yeah, I really think that Dash should have gone the other way. So, checking to see what range. It's going to be range 3, if anything, towards from Dash to the TIE pilot. And Ben's going to be more than happy to lose him if needs be, because he's scoring 2 points at the end of this. It will take it 7-2 if the Academy pilot goes down. And 10 minutes is all Scott has got to catch up. Yeah, range 3. The ideal range for Dash, range 3 through an obstacle would be absolutely perfect. Hit crit. The TIE fighter is down. The Academy pilot is down there, guys. So that is another point for Scott. But more importantly, 2 points on the objectives for Ben, making it 7 points to 2 in his favour. And I mean, it's frustrating to see it, but he could slow roll this. He could just 1 forward and then 2 hard next turn and wait for Dash to come to him. He could even just do a stop. But no, he's going to 1 bag round and just take. He's not going to take his time, is what I'm trying to say. He's not going to just completely slow play it, but he's not going to rush Chiraneau in to Dash, knowing that there's prockets over there that can be really scary. But if he can determine when the engagement happens, Ben is going to be very happy with that. And judging by the rotate of the arc there, I absolutely believe that Ben is going to 1 bank and then just move down that right-hand side there. There's actually, I think it's quite good for Ben that Scott is getting the initiative, because that way Dash would have already moved, so Ben is going to have more chance to get that lock in. There we go. Another 1 bank. Check for lock, or straight up just reinforce. So checking for lock, no range on the lock there. So again, 2 turns down. It's now 11 points to 3. Scott's either got to somehow really smash through that health or take an objective, because basically if he doesn't take that objective, Ben's won it on objectives. So I do genuinely think early game would have been better for Dash to have turned right and followed him behind Chiraneau, risk those range 3 shots. Scott's going to have to there we go. So he's going to have to take that objective to delay it by a turn, but he's going to score 2, Ben's going to score 1. It's going to go 12-3. Oh, is that range 2 for a cheeky Vader? Looks like it to me. The token is flipped. Dash is losing a shield there from Vader. He's then going to have his regular shot with the lock. So range 2 through an obstacle. Not bad. Much better. 2 hits and a crit there. And we can see at least 1 evade, so that looks like 2 shields down. 2 more shields down on Dash. Still 2 away from half. What can Dash do in return? He's got Trick Shot live. It's range 2, so he's not going to get all the bonuses. But it's range 2 through an obstacle, so Ben will get 1 evade dice. While it was good for Scott to get that central objective a second ago, writing's on the wall, Ben is going to come down. He's going to take that bottom right-hand objective. Unless Scott goes up and grabs... Well, if Scott goes up and grabs that top objective, Ben will probably take that bottom objective and take this. It's now all about those points, and that is... I can only see 1 there. Yep, just 1 damage into Chiraneau. He is absolutely tanking it. And the initiative is Ben, so he's just going to come down, take that objective. Or at least the smart play would be take that objective. That way, doesn't matter what Scott does, he could 3 bank up and grab that one at the top. If he does another turn, if Ben just takes that objective, he's got it in the bag. Yeah, there we go. And that is it. That's game over, guys. If Scott doesn't go for that top objective, Ben has got this with 2 points. If Scott does take it, Ben's still got it with the 1. There we go. So it's going to be definitely ending at least 13-7. Scott could try and see if he can get half points here. Ben having to spend the force on the attack. That's 2 hits into Dash. If these go through, don't got 1 evade there. So final shields down, not half points on Dash. Dash can't do enough damage. Oh, not like that. Only 2 hits. Both shields down. So all the shields are down across the board, but that is going to end the game. 13 points to 7 in Ben's favour. A valiant effort from Scott, I will say. He didn't give up. Grabbing the objectives when he did helped him a little bit get closer. Absolutely close that gap on the objectives, but I think turning up the board would have been better for Scott. Chasing Chiraneau. Taking out the academy is great because there's another gun off the board, but it's only 2 points. But guys, that's game 9. We still have 21 more games to go, so if you are enjoying this, do stick around. But again, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you next time.